Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 21 of my Scarstick campaign, where we're continuing to deal with the dwarf air superiority problem. Wurzag's naked boys are bravely hiding in the trees back here because we don't want to get shot by the cannons. Our Y is going to take the front line. Mostly because I want to use my Fanatics. So we've got 4 units of Fanatic Archers over there. We've got 3 units of Fanatic Archers over here. What we're going to do is we're going to send our Orc boys just to smash straight into the Dwarf front line and soak up the cannonballs. And once they've done that, we can then, use the Fanatics. And I think it's going to be a fantastic strategy, unless you happen to be one of the greenskins in the front line. For them, not so good, but that's it's very much an issue of perspective. I think there's no me in team, is there? So Gubbinz taking some early shots and some steam as well, of course, and some satchel charges. It's not a good time being a goblin, really isn't. And here come the Orc infantry charging in from behind with 50 weapon strain. That's just ridiculous. Holy shit. And the Fanatics, of course, here they come. The jam! The jam! So many Fanatics. Oh, so much Fanatic jam. Lovely. And then we're going to get these boys out of here. And the same over here as well. So, yeah, Fanatics didn't do as well because they despawned. Unfortunate. Never mind. So we're going to pull back because these guys, they were sacrificial. We've also managed to get a lovely foot of Gork on these missile infantry units over here, which has done a lot of damage to all of them. We've also got the Goblin Doom Divers pounding the Dwarf infantry from range there, which is working out very nicely. And our Savage Orcs now coming out of the trees. And now we just need to deal with the fucking gyrocopters. I mean, you can see how much. I mean, we have a lot of missile units here, and these guys. I mean, the health is dropping, but comparatively quite slowly. So they are dying. They're just doing a lot of damage at the same time, which is annoying. The Purple Son of Xeris. Infantry is pulling back, but the Doom Divers continuing to pound the dwarves relentlessly, and our archers focusing on taking out those gyrocopters. We've actually managed to send 1 unit fleeing, but while we've managed to reduce them to 237 hit points, there's still 3 of the buggers alive, which means we actually only managed to kill 1. Which means if that unit survives this battle, it'll only be down to 3/4 health. Which is quite annoying. Our archers just firing wildly at everything they can see. It's generally probably maybe fine. So many fucking gyrocopters. I really need to stop these gyrocopters. I have nothing. Azhag, maybe like if we had any Orc. I mean, the only Orc warlord we've got on a Wyvern is Azhag. That's it. That's the only air force we have in. There are feral wyverns, but that's it. That's all we get, and we only get those from Wars, so. Yeah, I mean, it's because of all the gyrocopters blocking out the fucking sun. Never mind. Right, on our other flank, we're charging in with what's left of the. I mean, our war is pretty total, but I'm not super worried about that. In comes Jeff and Mark, and our feral Hydra. Gonna do some flame breath. Do some flame breath. Go on, do a flame breath. Poke, poke.
Get your beards out of the way, Darwin. We must battle.
I'll get them out of the way for you with some fire. Perfect. And then we charge in. Gyrocopter's dropping some bombs, but not a super problem for our giants. Doesn't really do an awful lot of damage there. And then once we've got them all nice and grouped up, of course, Foot of Gork reduces most of them, to a pasty jam. Lovely. We've managed to fend off 2 units of gyrocopters. That's 3 down. I think they had 7 in total, though, so... God, fucking hell, I don't know. Most of the dwarf infantry is dead. They still have their cannons. We're going to try and bring in our Savage Orc Boar Boys to break through this line of quarrelers. However, these gyrocopters just doing so much damage. Nine 97 kills. Oof. Oof. It's just oof. That's it. Please, please, for the love of God, take out the cannons. At least our main army is not really being that damaged. I mean, our Savage Orcs are taking a little bit of a pounding, but we're going to get them round. We're going to slam into the flank of the missile units. All of their infantry are pretty much dead. There we go. Cutting through them very nicely. We need to get down into these cannons though before I mean, they're up to 61 kills. I'm hoping it's mostly Y units. I think it is. So let's make sure they are nullified as a... Jesus, there's a lot of goblins up to their ankles. Come on, let's just break them. They've killed a lot of our war. I guess the war's almost over, so kind of need a new one now. Ugh, I swear those gyrocopters are the worst. Like at least if we had like feral wyverns as recruitable units, and we can from the war, I think. I'm not actually. You know what? I'm not entirely sure whether we can or whether that's something that only Azhag can get. Not 100% sure. Never mind. Let's get Savage Riders. Let's do that. And Devastating Charge. And let's Dirty Gertie. It's going to get Fate of Bune for some reason. Not a spell I ever use because it's kind of annoying to use, but only affects 1 unit. Doesn't seem to do an awful lot of damage. Yeah, that was fucked. Let's just merge these units and hopefully we'll pick up some more. Because let's face it, at the moment, not the best. I mean, at least we got the Doom Divers. That's something. If I go into raid, do you start replenishing? I don't know if you do.
I have seen the future.
Yeah, well, that's the problem when you eat too many mushrooms, isn't it? At least Azhag's on his way to come and help out, so that's something. That's something. We've got Azhag on the way with his deep striking. It's not deep striking, is it? It's the other one. Deep strike is what the Space Marines do. See greenskins coming down from fucking space in drop pods. That's a mood. That's a mood right there. Right, good. Okay, so I want Skarsnik. Where is Skarsnik? He was over here somewhere. Oh, I need to deal with Dashak's lair, don't I? Where is Scott? Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. He's fucking miles away. Jesus. I'd completely forgotten about Nashrak's lair, so we need to go and sort that one out. Let's get the gold mine. That'll help with Grimgor's ridiculously expensive army. It is a very expensive army. Like, it is... What's that? Like, almost 7.5 grand that army costs me. Black Orcs, 400 each. 400! God, what? Night Goblins, 68. And I reckon that Night Goblins can kill more, if not, no, as much, if not more, than Black Orcs. Because, of course, you've got the fanatics. So, you know, my answer is, would you have 400? I know some people go, oh, Black Orcs, because they're big and hard, boy. And I'm like, doesn't matter how hard you are. You've got fanatics. That's all that matters. And Black Orcs do not have fanatics. They're not putting the effort in, are they? Are they drugging their fellows up with mushrooms and sending them out to smush people with big old metal balls? No. No, they are not. Not doing that, are they? Nope. No, sir. Why the hell is... Right. Any particular reason you're all the way up here, mate? Or... What the hell are you doing? You're at war with the... Wait, don't the monks start up here somewhere? Are you literally travelling across the world to go and fight someone? You could fight someone closer to home. It would probably be easier for you. I don't... I guess it's fine. I mean... You know... It's generally okay, I suppose. I'm not super worried about it. Alright, Skarsnik. I've completely forgotten about Nashrak's lair, and I do need to rush back there just in case they start building stuff. So must not forget that. Okay, we've got Wurzow's quest battle down there. We could actually come and help out with this, couldn't we? Seeing as we're passing by, may as well go and lend Grimgor a hand. What can Now, you can get longer weapons or jagged weapons. I mean... you're already pretty good against infantry, aren't you? On the other hand, you could be better. You've got armor piercing and you've got 103 weapon strength for that, which is legitimately not bad. So I'm probably thinking you can probably just go with that, to be honest. And we get wolf breeding, and I think that's the last tech. Then we do not need no more techs. Just the whole thing. Right, okay, we'll rush over here. Yeah, probably don't want to intercept that. That, on the other hand, is more like it. Where is Ungrim going? On the other hand, do I care? Because if he's heading this direction, mind you, what he'll probably do is move around my armies and then attack. Mind you, we've got Grimgor and Skarsnik coming from that direction anyway. I was worried that he might try and skirt around our armies and come and attack the mountains or something, which he might do. However, if he's abandoned his holdings, then we can maybe smash them up and he won't be able to recruit. They won't be able to recruit any more nasty units, which I'm more than happy to deal with that. Okay, I do need to bring you down here, don't I? Okay, doesn't look like you have an army yet, so that's good. Yeah, now they'll know. Let's go and grab Silver Pinnacle. We'll recolonise that one. A good old chuckle about that. Looks like these Onereth has just been sitting there. He hasn't really been up to anything. Hasn't really bothered sort of moving. Just chilling. I'm going to block him. He's now a bit stuck. Poor chap. Alright. If we give it one more turn, we will have... I feel like having more siege towers is more good. Because with the number of mortars they have, that could be quite unpleasant. That could be an unpleasant experience. I have no desire for an unpleasant experience. Do a little bit of raiding over there just for funsies. Plus, of course, if we're upsetting... Oh, crap. Uh-oh.
I am a lord of Bretonnia.
The fuck are you doing down here, you lunatic? Oh, that's what. Oh, that's bad. That's bad news.
You are a guest in my realm. You will act like it.
That's bad news, because these settlements down here have no one to fight but me. So, I am right. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Never mind. Son of a bitch. These fucking Bretonnian bastards. It's fine. It's fine. No one panic. We're okay. We need to mush the dwarves ASAP. And I'm probably gonna have to send an army set. This is kind of what takes so long with Total Warhammer, though, isn't it? It's just that you keep getting attacked from various different directions, and you can only have so many armies. So your armies spend fucking 12 turns just traipsing across your territory to reach. You're like, I've got 3 armies up here. I don't really need them up here, but if we have chaos like streaming, if chaos decides they're going to attack only me, then I'm going to have those armies there to deal with it. At least I've got like 4 other armies. So, right, I think... I mean, that's obviously, yes, that's a given. Kill them all. Absolutely. I mean, we have walls everywhere, so we should be probably okay-ish, maybe. Ooh. More money. But the last thing I need is Bretonnians running rampant in my nether regions, while I'm desperately trying to move armies down here to stop them. What I do want to do is try and maybe take out these settlements, so at least they're only attacking from this direction. I mean, there's a capital. I mean, it's not a built-up one though, and Zandri isn't very big. They probably don't have that many armies down there, do they? I'm going to be shocked, aren't they?
Not doing it.
Some of those clickbait articles. You'll be shocked how many armies have Bretonnia in the how many armies Bretonnia have in the Southlands? There we go. That was a sentence. Excellent. Hello, Ungrim. Get him! Get him! Get him! Nice. Yeah, fucked him up. Excellent stuff. That's what we want. That's what we want. Especially taking out those gyrocopters. I'm not going to ask how you did it, because, you know what? I don't care. All I want to know is the results, not how you achieve them. I'm going to make sure that Altdorf has no fucking walls. No walls, no towers, nothing. It gets nothing, you hear me? So when we rock up to its doorstep, it's going to be literally just kick over the last 2... The only 2 bricks on top of each other, while Skraga there has systematically just taken it apart.
Welcome, stranger. Start talking.
Defensive alliance. I mean, you don't like the people I don't like, so alright. And plus you're offering me money, so okay. I will take that. Scarstic Summer Getaway. It's got a little bit of growth reduction. Does that actually matter? No, you're rank 5 already, so legitimately do not give a shit. Those disappeared people. Don't care. Right, you're dead. Now, where did Ungrim bugger off to?
Here we go. I know what could stop me.
Do not know.
Night Gobbo War Boss.
How about there's no one down there yet? You are... I'm not super worried about that.
Now.
I mean, I don't really want to fight it.
The tribes.
I don't have to though. I can just sit here.
Who should we say?
Rachnik, I think you're probably not going to be much use against Chaos anyway, so we'll bring you down to help out with this. Talking of this, you can have you can have Deadly Blades. Yeah. And then, how much scrap does it take to upgrade a Black Orc? 80? Good grief. 8? That's insane. 80 scrap, Jeremy. That's insane. Okay, we'll put you on AI control because that'll be fun. And then we've got Scarstick coming in as well. So, doesn't matter how many mortars you got. Send our Black Orcs in the towers to go and have a little word with the defenders on the walls. I'm worried this siege tower here may not actually manage to reach the towers in time. I think he's just managing to sneak. That was very close, but I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be fine. Meanwhile, the Goblin Doomdivers actually picked a fantastic target and have been wailing away on the mortars down here. Just causing all kinds of pandemonium. Good times. Okay, come on, oh boy. I mean, you know, they're not like goblins with fanatics, but then you can't use fanatics on walls anyway, can you? So, and of course, we have a horde, an absolute horde of reinforcements tearing towards the enemy lines. Here come our Black Orcs. Going to cut through these boys like a hot knife through butter. With 103 weapon strength, it basically means if they hit something, it dies. I mean, they are killing a lot of stuff very quickly. So that's good. I guess the thing is, their attacks are very focused on the thing they're hitting. But with the amount of weapon strength they've got, if they do hit it, it's dead. And with the weapon strength they have, they're probably going to hit stuff. Which means it's an absolute slaughter. I mean, they're already up to 68 kills, and they're just continuing to cut through stuff. 60 kills, 61 kills. The gate's almost down. And we've managed to knock out one unit of mortars, and then working on the second one. Look at all these guys milling around here. Look at that. Is the gate almost down? Semi-nice. Not bad. We're getting there. Our Black Orcs are really getting some work done. 127 kills already. And as we break through the door, we'll just get Gork to make some jam. In comes Queenie alongside our giants. Grimgor's in there as well. Oh look, and a general of the Empire has decided to pick a fight with him. I mean, that's a mistake you only make once in your life. Usually right at the end. Our Black Orcs are up to 190... 97... Jesus Christ, guys. They're absolutely fucking mincing all of this. It's an absolute slaughter. I thought we'd need Scarstick's forces. I think we might win before Scarstick's forces actually turn up. Our Black Orcs over here are surrounded, but I just think that means that they're just being able to kill things on every side of them. Yeah, I mean, considering the rate they're killing you, we've got Grimgor's Big War, which means we've got 95 melee attack and 128 weapon strength. And I think they just murdered everything around them, single-handedly. So, I mean, that seems fine. We carved through the enemy defenders, and our War is now pouring through the gates just to find a scene of absolute carnage. Grimgor's Black Orcs turn up just in time to watch him start murdering everything. I mean, I honestly thought this would be harder than this, but this was very one-sided. I feel like I'm a big enough person to hold my hands up and acknowledge when I'm wrong, and I will give it to the Black Orcs. They did excel my expectations. Almost 400 kills, and that's just melee combat. So sure, why not? I'm going to sack that. Now, where has little old what's his face disappeared off to? Ikit. Where's Ikit gone? Obviously we've got, well, Cassian was down here, but now he's disappeared. I don't know where he's gone either. I don't like it when people disappear. Stay where I can see you. Also, I need to get some units for this army. I mean, I could just take Akendorf, couldn't I? I mean, it's a little bit burned to the ground, but do I need spiders? Nah. Don't need spiders. Beast Lair, though. That's not bad. We'll take the public order and the defences. And then we can get something like, I don't know, the rusty. I mean, is there any point having one unit of goblin archers in an army? I don't really think so. Doesn't really seem worth the effort, does it? Can I give you a goblin doom diver? A goblin doom diver. Because if we could get the crimson... So actually what I could do is this. I could give you actually a couple of those. Take the trolls out, because I don't think they count anyway. Then we can give you the Crimson Killers. Which, let's be honest, probably better for... I don't know about any... Do we get artillery? I think no. I don't think we bother. I don't think we bother. I don't think we do. So let's get... Is it Du Bois? That's all Orc infantry. Does that include... I think it does include... 106%. 106 damage even. Yeah, that probably does. That does count. What are you? A bragger. That's not that useful. You just like punching people in the face, don't you? Okay, well come over here and keep an eye on whatever the hell what's his face is up to.
I am true power.
Duly noted. Right, this is... How strong is the Reichlands? Your strength rank 23. Right, okay. I think we're probably fine hopping down here. We can get as... or Wurzag even, over to Zalkarak Ziflin. We can start basically just punching the Empire a little bit. Just smashing them in the face, taking some of their money, all that kind of good stuff. How much does it cost to upgrade one of you? Only 20. So actually we could upgrade... I'm just going to go for the attack, I think. So my thinking there is that because we can Vanguard deploy, we can be right on top of them almost instantly. This is... Azhag is very good at killing the Empire, because the Empire often require or resort to using like artillery and their missile weapons, because your infantry isn't that good. And as Azhag and Vanguard deploy, that means they have very little time to utilise that strength. And then we're all over them. And at that point, they've lost. It's basically like having an ambush. And it's very useful. So we're going to go with that. And Soul Blight is good for because of course we don't have the armor piercing, so that works out quite nicely. Oh, it's just all coming together. If only people didn't need to be upgraded all the time, that would be... I mean... The Crimson Killers are just really... Because they're Black Orcs with an AoE attack, aren't they? So they're basically like on... I mean, I could give them the Immortals banner, to be honest. That gives them more armor. What does the Immortals ability do? Entities cannot die while ability is active. So as long as their leadership isn't lower than 50%, and their leadership is 126, then they can't... Really? Holy shit! Holy Mr. Kipling. Wow, I didn't even bother reading that. That's amazing. Like, that banner is one of the best reasons to take Grimgore. Holy balls. I'm trying to think, is there a way you could... If you put that on... Can you put it on Grimgore? Because if you could put it on Grimgore, could you get an ability that makes him unbreakable? And then basically he would never... If you had the Crown of Commands, could you effectively make the Crimson Killers immortal? Like, literally... I don't know, but I really want to try, so sure, let's go down that path. Let's try that one. I haven't given you guys anything. I'm just going to keep, like, I'm just whack all that stuff on there. That seems fine. And Gambler's Armor is good. Sort of just Slaying is fine. I don't know, Dragon... Let's... Then we can double Crown of Commands. How long does it last? 30 seconds with a 90-second cooldown. So, effectively, if that... Does it max out their leadership? I can't remember if it, like, just means they won't break, or what. But if we had 3 Crowns of Command, and we had all our characters in range of the Crimson Killers, effectively the Crimson Killers would be immortal forever, right? They would never actually die. I mean, that seems fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Let's give you a, I don't know, one of those, sure. And then you have a blasty wand, and I can't be bothered to give you anything else because I spent a long time just mucking about in the inventory screen. So anyway, right, Skraga. You, I guess, are scavenge because all you do is knock down the walls of Altdorf or Altdorf. Because that means when we come to smash into Altdorf, it'll be ruins already. And that's good. That's just good. You're the mushroom addict? Yes, that's right. Okay, in that case you get Bloody Blade, because actually I want you to go into this army, don't I? And we really need to sack this again. Just to make sure. And also I must not remember to... And in 9 turns... Maybe I should take it now. I'm just a bit like... I just get this feeling that I'm going to forget to capture it. And... It's going to be like the tortoise and the hare. I'm going to be like, oh, this is going to be an easy war. And then I will forget that I actually need to take the damn thing. I'm sure I won't. I'm sure I'll be all over it. I should probably do that now.
Destruction and death precede your army's great
Yeah,
lord.
that is a thing I do, yeah. Okay, good. Azag is here. Right, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And then we'll do a little bit of raiding, just to add insult to property damage. And I don't know where the Bretonnia's armies are. This is probably fine. Probably fine. No one worry. Okay, you can have a war boar so you can actually run around a little bit faster, as can you. Oh, you've got 2 skill points. In that case, you can also be a deadly blade. And we'll do some damage there. Can do some damage to Nullen as well. Now, we know there's some armies down here we need to be careful of. Actually going to come down and assault Boris. And we'll send Grimgore to the Forest of Gloom. Not that I want a horrible magical forest, so I'm just... 28k though. I'd be mental not to. Indeed you do. Now, we are going to... Can we hop up here?
No.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Goblins hungry.
Guess we'll hop over there then. So we got the defences. Let's get some extra money. I guess we can grab that while we're here. Hello, dwarves.
No grudge bearer.
Thorgrim's back.
Killing time.
And Thorgrim's dead again.
Kick 'em in. Getting it done. Nasty magic's ready.
Okay, we're just... Basically, Silver Pinnacle, I think, is going to become a defensive position for us. It's basically going to be where we hold the line against the hordes of chaos, should they come this direction. With any luck, they won't. They won't bother. They'll go somewhere else and harass, you know, the good old gob.
Begone.
I knew you'd fucking do that.
No.
To be honest,
Right, Simon.
if you want to take Vesta Spike, you know what? Screw it. If you want to take Vesta Spike, enjoy, because I'm going to go and take all of your cities and burn them to the ground. And then what are you going to do?
For war. Looking for a fight.
I mean, with any luck, I will take out any settlement where you can recruit gyrocopters, so I won't have to deal with any of those. Artillery, and you'll just be recruiting dwarf warriors. And then you're stuffed. At that point, you don't have anything. It's just a mop-up operation. You don't have any more dwarves to confederate with to save yourself either, do you? Nothing. You've got nowhere to hide. Which is how I like it. Right, Magic Reserves, Arcane Conduit as well is all pretty good. The Black Gobbo is gonna get... you know what? Smash them faster. Oh, Poirot. His little grey cells are going at full whack because he's managed to... Did we lose a guy from here? Did we lose him? Did we use it? Did we? I think we did. No, maybe we didn't. Was it always just those? Genuinely don't know. Okay, we need to get you into Spider-Claw's army.
Everything dies. Orcs. I shall hear it out.
Okay, who likes us? Let's have a look. The Doomseekers do for some reason, not 100% sure. Nagron does. Why do you like me? Oh, you like my hero actions.
Are either very brave. I refuse.
You have lost all of Nagron. Good fucking job, mate. Top fucking job. Really good. Right, well, yeah, of course. Classic Malekith. I think that's the problem with the Legendary Chaos invasion, is that basically Malekith is dead. He just does not deal with that particular part of the game at all well. It feels like the Empire seems to weather it. And oh, that's not good. The Border Princes. Are those guys still around? Alright. At least the last defenders are now dead, so that's a bit of a win.
Start talking.
Okay, so we're now at war with the High Elves. That's not the best thing that could have happened. It's not the worst thing that could have happened, though. I mean, to be honest, it was pretty much on the cards anyway. Yeah, you can have it. Oh, you just wanted to sack it. Right, so you've rushed all the way down here to sack my settlements, leaving your settlements undefended, allowing me to... I mean, it's a ballsy strategy, if you can call it a strategy. I mean, strategy is a bit of a... Oh, the Border Princes got the High Elves to declare war on me the same turn they died. Of course they did. Classic them.
Come on.
Classic them.
Ready for bossing?
Are you back? How, Thorgrim, how are you? How have you got a 1-turn fucking cooldown?
I'm the best.
Maybe you killed Manfred, but
Get him!
I mean it's fine. You're giving me some lovely levels here. Thank you ever so much. Really good of you. No, I don't want to put it in that, do I? I want to be hard to hit. That's even better. That is even better. Right, so let's not forget to get you in this army, because otherwise...
The tribe's ready.
I will do that, though. I will forget. Night Shrouds, because why not? And we'll go Scarred Veteran. There we go. Okay, this isn't looking too bad. We can hit Nashrak's lair.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Blackstone Post must be where they've managed to recruit gyrocopters, right? Yeah. Okay, so that needs to die. That very much needs to die.
Strongest, meanest.
Okay, if we can like do some damage to the garrison there, that'll also be very good. Let's go wound as well. And scav. I mean, it's nice that Skarsnik's agents level up quickly, but God, is it annoying having to level them up every single time they do anything. Like, they get out of bed and they're like, Boss! I don't know what to do now. Oh, put it in scavenge. I don't think we need... Do we need light? Well, we could use lightning strike. That could be an option. That could be an option, but I guess... So we got the boys, so that's fine. I don't know if we want to bother with the gobber. I mean, I guess we can get bonuses for ball, but so the riders maybe? Let's go with that. It's not really worth sacking this time, so I'm going to come over here. We'll hit Grunberg. They have... Right, a wall strength of 0 means that all of their towers will be dead as well. They don't have a garrison at Blackstone Post, which means it should be easy for Wurzag just to walk in there, take that, and then suddenly this dickhead has no more access to frickin' gyrocopters.
Who's the boss?
You know what? I'm just going to take this because...
War boss, innit?
Yeah, I know.
Great and
We
powerful
have taken the war target. It was a hard-fought campaign, but we have finally managed to capture the war target. As amazing, as blisteringly unbelievable as that sounds, we succeeded in doing that. So big pat on the back for us there. Good job. That's it. Let's remove some of that threats. And Morgulus, you're going to come down here. I wonder if these guys took out Oh no, there's Cassian.
This can never come
And
to
Luon.
pass. You dishonor me.
And someone else. Okay, Cassian isn't there, but it's just Luon and some random stranger. Don't know who that is. Guess we go growth here. Guess we can repair that. I mean, this is looking pretty good. We've captured, you know, we've got huge amounts of territory. How many settlements have we got? We have 52 settlements. The closest is the Reichland at 27. And they're currently strength rank 10, which is a little bit concerning, actually, because they've jumped from 20 odd to 10 in but a couple of turns. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Because if we can knock out Blackstone Post and Karak Ziflin, then the only thing they've got left is Helmgarts and this army. Because they can't recruit units at Helmgart. Right, looks like Ikit managed to see off Boris. They have taken... Now, that is a concern for me. I probably need to get an army down here to go and help out with that. I wonder if I can... Because I've been helping Ikit a lot.
Behold my infernal weapons.
But he's still... Yeah, good. Good. Okay, right. Ungrim has meandered his way up there. Of course, he is friends with... Oh, hello, Volkmar. He's friends with the Empire. Oh, Thorgrim's here as well. Fucking hell, Thorgrim? He's like got body doubles friggin' everywhere. Right, we'll loot and occupy that one. Not that I particularly want it, but I'll take it. Because... last thing I need... Right, and that means they've got Karak, Ziflin, Helmgarts, and that's it. That's all they have. What does Nolan have? It does have a garrison. Although, I'm not super worried about Volkmar. He says, because if they've got another army around here, I feel like it's the kind of thing the Empire would do. Then they will just march that bastard. Oh, mind you, the dwarves could help. No, I don't think the dwarves would help them. I don't think the AI is that coordinated. Right, I'm going to torch that place. I'm going to put the Lichbone Pennet on... You know what, I'm going to take that off you. I'm going to give you the Lichbone Pennet, and then I'm going to put the Discourage on you. Right, I'm going to sack that. And then I'm going to head for Altdorf. Why have we only got 5 war units? I feel like I should have more than that. Never mind. Right, Foot of Gork. Yes, let's take that one. I quite like Edbutt as well. That's also quite a nice one to stop like cavalry and stuff. And, oh, we've got plenty of scrap, so we can actually upgrade all of you. And all of you. And that gives... I mean, all these boys now have like 77 weapon strength, which is very good. Very nice. I also need to hop... I need to bring... Oh, no, don't. I thought you were underweighing. You're not underweighing. You're going to trespass on Ikit, and that's going to really piss him off. I need to deal with Luon. Luon needs to be dealt with. Ungrim also needs to die, but that's less of a concern now that I've taken his main gyrocopter recruitment base, because that's the main thing that was annoying the shit out of me. So at least with that dead, it makes my life significantly easier. I'm now feeling a lot happy about killing dwarves, because mostly I won't have to kill them anymore in a minute. Let's go thick-skinned. And then Gert is going to have... Oh god, I don't know. I spend so long upgrading. There's a mod that apparently lets you just like put pathways for upgrading, but like some agents I want to be like proper agents, and some of them I want them to be in my armies. Can it do that? I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Volkmar is a concern, although having said that, great swords really have no pat. Well, I guess the great swords are actually pretty good against our... So we've got 24 armor piercing. These guys have got 26. So actually we've almost got as much armor piercing as the great swords do, and also significantly more weapon strength and melee attack and melee defense. So I think we'll be fine. The Emperor's Wrath is a bit of a problem because we don't really have much in the way of... Well, I guess we do have these boys. I'm not sure how good they'll be against a steam tank, though. I think Azhag should be pretty good against a steam tank, because he's got, like, 509 armor piercing damage. So, you know what? Azhag can deal with a steam tank. And otherwise, we should just be able to overrun their infantry pretty easily. And I think we're going to go and head for Altdorf, because although Altdorf does have a big garrison, it currently has no walls. And so, I mean... should be an easy take, right? And then once I've got their capital, what are they going to do? Cry about it? Probably. And Azhag will get crowned the Emperor of the Empire. That won't happen. But, oh god, how much income? I'm making 2 grand from raiding. He is, and everyone bloody knows it. Oh well, the dwarves will die, but that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.